Hey guys, welcome back to Nature's Cadence Farm. Today we're going to be trying to get this old truck going. This is a 1972 Chevrolet C20, so that's a two-wheel drive, three-quarter ton. My dad bought this back in 1972. He bought it used, so it wasn't brand new when he got it, but he has owned it since 1972. Before he passed away, he had parked it up here, and this has been a while back now. I'm going to show you on the windshield there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can kind of see that. But it says October of '02 is when the inspection went out. So this truck has been sitting for almost 20 years, 18 years around in there, pretty much to be exact. I'm not sure why he parked it up here. I think it failed the inspection. It needed some wiper blades or something. It was something simple, and he just decided to park it up here, and there it sits. So yeah, I'll show you the inside. Let's look under the hood here. I really haven't looked it over yet, so let's see if I can get you in here, and we'll check out underneath the hood. Alright, so looks like we've got some leaves kind of growing out of there, so let's go ahead and hopefully there's no wasp nests underneath it here. Looks like that's a little rusted out. You can see that. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so here's some, looks like some briars, some blackberry bushes or something growing up through here. It looks intact. Let's check and see if we got any coolant in the radiator. See if I can get that off of there. Push and turn. There we go. Oh, it is. I don't know if you can see that, but there is some coolant down in there, enough for us to kind of play around with. Looks like somebody's been in here kind of fooling around with the fuel line. I don't know if that was Dad. I know it hasn't been running. And here's the dipstick over here to the right. And it's got oil in it. Okay, no water. That's a good thing. And thankfully, he left the air cleaner on here because that really seems to help old motors kind of survive sitting. So let's see what else. There's the condition of the belts. A little cracked, but definitely usable enough for what we're going to try to do to it. I do know he had this engine rebuilt. This is a 350, and he had it rebuilt not long before it was parked. So it was rebuilt by a shop in town here that does drag race motors and things like that. So it's a 4-bolt main. I do know that, but other than that, I don't really know much about it. I think he had it bored 30 over. I don't know what kind of cam he had put in it. I'm not sure. Yeah, so there's that. Let's go check out the inside of it, the cab. So here's a different colored door here that we had put on a long time ago, back when I was in high school. And there's another different colored door over there. The hinges rusted out in both of these. But so there's some foliage growing. It's kind of like a greenhouse in here, I guess. There's an old door panel. Looks like a mirror to one of the side view mirrors. So there's the original AM radio that was in here, and he left the key in there for us too, so that's pretty nice. I don't have to go hunt that down. And there's the contour dash there that's been in there since I've been alive. Alright, well, there's a shot of that. Let's get under the hood here and see what we can do to get this thing running. Alright, up here at the engine, I've got the battery kind of precariously installed here because the terminals were reversed from what I needed. But it's hooked up. It's enough for me to see if I can get it to turn over. I got down on the harmonic balancer there, and I did turn the motor over just a few little turns, so it's not stuck. So that's a good thing. So let's see if I can get in here Let's see if I can get this thing to turn over. You guys can see it. Alright, let me hop up in here and see if I can get this thing to turn over a little bit. Wow, that was pretty cool. It just turned right over, no problem at all. And it even sounds like it used to when Dad would start it. It doesn't sound any different at all. That's crazy. Let me get this stuff out of here. Alright, let's see. Next up, what do we need to do? We need to get some fuel to this thing. So my plan is, here's the fuel line right here. Looks like this clear plastic hose is hooked to this fuel line and goes over here to the carburetor where that filter goes into the carburetor there. My idea was to hook up an electric pump to the battery here and hook up a gas can and a hose system to go to this and just kind of bypass the gas tank that's in there, because I have no idea how the gas looks or smells or anything. I doubt it's any good anyway. So let me go ahead and get started with that and see if we can get something going. Alright, so here's the setup. I've got a gas can here with some gas in it, and this fuel line goes into this line here and wraps around here into the fuel pump through this filter and goes out of here and to the metal line that goes to the carburetor there, right there. And so for electricity, I have the ground for the pump just underneath it here, and the positive wire, it's not on a switch or key or anything to get that going. So there's what it sounds like. So there's the pump with it running, and you can see this line. Maybe you can see it. Anyways, it's full of fuel. So let's go and see if we can get this thing to start up. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Holy smokes, it actually turned over and licked off there. So let's play around with it a little bit more and see if we can get her to fire up and stay running. I'm going to leave you here up front, and maybe you can kind of see it get going here. I'll put you back where you were. Alright, let's try it out. Here we go. Wow! Oh my gosh, it's running! Oh my gosh! I wish you could see my face right now. I am beaming. Anyways, this is amazing. This thing literally has not ran for 20 years almost. This is crazy. So let's check on everything. Make sure I don't have any fuel leaks or anything. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Alright, well, I'm going to clean up some of this junk I have here and see if I can get it to get into gear or something like that. Oh, wow. Alright, let's fire it up again. Here, I'll get you from the inside here. Says the battery is charging and it has good oil pressure. Keeps wanting to die on me. It's got a pretty bad miss in it, but that's to be expected because of the, you know, how long it's been. But we'll let it kind of lope along a little bit by itself and try to play with it here in a minute. She's alive. Oh.